Thank you for tuning into the Elijah Broadcasting Network for the show.
Beyonce, she wrapped up the European leg of her tour Wednesday night in Warsaw, posting career-high blockbuster numbers. According to figures reported to the Billboard box office, Beyonce's grossed $154.4 million and sold 1 million tickets across 21 shows. Typical highlights in the news. Beyonce Knowles-Carter is our celebrity of selection today. Queen Beyonce's name is first a celebratory to her maternal grandfather's name, Beyonce, tribute to her family's Louisiana, African-American, French-speaking Creole roots. Beyonce traces its origin. Queen Bey's first name, Beyonce, is first of all an important historical footnote within their maternal grandfather, luminous Beyonce's lineage, the father of Beyonce's mother. Her mother named her Beyonce from birth at her when she was first born as a celebratory tribute to her family's Louisiana, African-American, French-speaking Creole roots. Queen Bey was marked from birth as a symbol of her family's French aristocratic lineage of her great-great-grandfather from France, Jean. Born in 1832, her mother, Tina Knowles-Larson's father's father. Beyonce's beautiful hazel brown eyes are certainly physical attribute to her grandfather's dreamy eyes, and her distant facial features are a combination of her grandmother, Inez Darion, and luminous Beyonce, her grandfather. Beyonce's grandmother, Tina's mother, brings forth a great heritage of fashion and design. She has a great talent as a seamstress for designing clothes for the wealthy in her family. This was Beyonce's grandmother. No wonder Beyonce's mother, Tina, finds the very root of inspiration of fashion and design from her mother, Inez Darion Beyonce, who was making such a great fashion statement during the time when Beyonce's mother was growing up with her mother, Inez, in her household. Tina, Beyonce's mother, carried on her mother's legacy by designing clothes for the group Destiny's Child throughout Beyonce's musical career. Tina extended her mother's eye for fashion and beauty by becoming a beauty salon owner at one time, having the most notable salon in Houston, Texas. This is why Queen Bey makes a fashion statement within herself. She is carrying a great heritage of the spirit of great African-American women, fashion designers within her lineage. Long live Queen Bey, displaying to the world the power of African-American female creativity and innovative generational entrepreneurship. On her paternal side of Beyonce's family, her father, Matthew Knowles' strong historical entrepreneurial roots is an important cornerstone upon which the family's independent inspiration is the wind under the wings of his daughters, Beyonce and Solange Knowles soars. The Knowles family historical legacy and inspiration is to believe in oneself, to have faith in God despite the struggle and obstacles in life, to take what God places in your hand and turn it into something bigger and better, creating and carving out a profitable business by believing in what God placed in your hand can become financially successful to support your family. Beyonce and Solange paternalistic legacy on Matthew Knowles' side encompasses his parents' pain, suffering inflicted by segregation and racial inequality within Alabama's Deep South. Matthew Knowles himself experienced the same racial insult and demeaning practices that were inflicted upon African American in the South. Beyonce and Solange's paternalistic legacy on Matthew Knowles' side gives them the strength to turn their pain that they have experienced in their lives and turn it into progress and success by pressing past their pains and hurts, focusing by throwing themselves into their craft and talent to create something more beautiful. The Knowles legacy is embedded within these two daughters to think outside of the box, to believe in their entrepreneurial strengths, having watched their father take Destiny's Child from an idea into true manifestation. No one knew where it would go. Matthew Knowles, calling upon the strength of his father, Matthew Q. Knowles, through his truck hauling business, dared to believe that he could make a living for his family by thinking outside of the box, that his vision would come true for providing for his family. It was easy during this racially heated era in the South for the paternal grandparents of Beyonce and Solange, Miss Lou Helen Knowles and Mr. Matthew Q. Knowles, the parents of Matthew Knowles, their father, but their desire and belief that even in their struggle, that their children would have a future in America if they instilled perseverance and faith in what they could achieve within the American dream by staying focused, be humble, and believing in yourself, that with God's help, all things are possible. The Knowles legacy given to and instilled in Beyonce and Solange from their father by way of his parents is to take what you have in your hand and turn it into something better that will be profitable for your family.
Thank you for tuning into the Elijah Broadcasting Network.